Now, speaking about sounding amazing from entertainment, we are heading to our toddlers. If you're not sure what essentials they need, well, we'll show you here on our Feel Good Breakfast Show.
This family health and wellness segment is brought to you by GlaxoSmithKline Consumer Healthcare.
Get the advice you need, mums and babies. Proudly brought to you by Calpol. By baby's first birthday, they are playing and exploring. For parents, this is a rewarding and challenging time. So Espresso and Calpol are back with the editor of Your Baby magazine, Jenny Collins.
Jenny, children go through different stages, but how would you define a toddler?
Well, I think a toddler is when a little baby gets to his first year and then starts to actually walk and talk and interact, and they become little personalities and a bit of a challenge.
You're the editor of a parenting magazine. What frequent questions do you receive from your readers when it comes to toddlers?
I think the toddlers, the main challenges are the discipline, because they are so independent and they're learning these new things. Behaviorally, there's a lot of development happening, milestones being reached, and they're independent and they want their own control. So that's quite a big one, as well as eating. Toddlers can be immensely picky eaters.
Well, you have a toddler at home, so you should have some experience. How different are they to babies?
Your first year, your concerns are really all about, you know, their primary needs, being kept safe and warm, and emotionally all their emotions are being met. But I think toddlers become a lot more challenging. As I said, they start getting their own personality, they start realizing they're an independent body in the world, and they start testing their boundaries. So I think moms become quite challenged a lot of the time on just keeping control over those, nourishing their self-esteem but within healthy boundaries.
Young ones are considered toddlers up until the age of 3. They learn best through playing and having fun.
Jenny, are there any essentials that we should be looking out for with regards to toddlers?
Well, it is such an exciting time in a baby's life, and there are lots of milestones that they're hitting, and there's so many developmental toys on the market to help your baby get to those milestones easily.
Toddlers become little explorers and they start walking. Are there any items that can help them along the way?
Sure, babies are different, toddlers are different, so walking happens at various times, but they all want to creep up onto things, and so getting something that they can push and help them learn how to use their legs and get their balance is a perfect option. This little wagon is perfect. They love to push it along, and of course it's got packing blocks as well, which toddlers love.
Pick toys that are washable and meet international safety standards, with no small parts that are too easy to swallow or break.
Jenny, your baby will eventually become a toddler, and that's where they start developing independence and more mobility. Is there anything a mum can do to help their little one reach their milestones?
There are some things you can have in the house to help their skills. For walking, for instance, you can get a push barrow, a little activity centre that your child can push along and just maintain his balance safely to help him walk. Bright, colourful building blocks, which toddlers absolutely love to build up and break down again. Look at things like puzzles, again, great for fine motor coordination and things like that. And then, of course, your gross motor skills, your hand-eye coordination. Have a sand pit if you can outside, a swing, which is really good for them developmentally, and always have a ball. This is great for hand-eye coordination as well.
Are there any other essentials that you can have around the home for your toddler?
Well, sure, something that you haven't thought about up till now, but it becomes really essential for facilitating meal times with the family, is a high chair. Remember, breastfeeding is so important and can continue as long as mom and baby are happy to do it. But your baby will start solids and start finger foods, which is essential for also, again, hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills, as well as helping them learn how to eat and what they like to eat. So have a high chair at home, beautiful tray, big tray area, and of course wipeable fabrics, because it's quite a messy experience. And remember also the restraints, hugely important, because toddlers love to try climb out of these.
Jenny, do you have any final tips when it comes to toddlers?
Well, a lot of my readers say that toddlers is an exciting time, but also a challenging time. We get a lot of questions around discipline. Remember, try not to discipline your toddler. They don't understand right from wrong, and you don't want to teach them any negative behavior. Rather, let them explore their world, celebrate the fact that they're curious, and distract them as much as possible.
So even when baby becomes a toddler, rest assured you have the best in advice brought to you by the Calpol Mom and Baby series to welcome the change in your home.
There are great prizes from Calpol, Baby City and Your Baby magazine up for grabs, including a 1,000 Rand Baby City voucher. Find all of the details on Expresso's website. Get the advice you need, moms and babies. Proudly brought to you by Calpol.